we're at a campground in Florida, and I don't know when I have seen such poor camping etiquette from not one. Ever hear the thing about, all it takes is that one person to kind of, well, there's several here. It's I can't believe we've been here this long and put up with it. From somebody making a grand entrance and a travel trailer coming through, the tree branches breaking and cutting through other people's things, cutting through other people's lots, and somebody has 6 or 7 dogs that go on and on, to law enforcement showing up, to, I don't know how we've managed to stay here this long. We got here Sunday, I think today's Wednesday. We stayed 3 nights. We are done today. We are leaving. It's been a, wait, let's back up. First off, let's get here first, and then we'll come back to this, okay? Welcome back. This morning, we are in where are we? We're in Florida. We're in a Florida state forest. Yeah, it's not a state park, it's a Florida state forest. And I think we found a campsite that is very, very budget friendly, and I think it has some nice accommodations. And I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm being very optimistic that this is gonna work out. I'm playing the odds here. We've had some bad luck. We've had enough bad luck recently. The odds are that we're gonna have good luck at some point, right? So, right, we're gonna be there shortly. We're gonna see how this works out. Things are getting a little dicey here. Huh. That's a little, it's a little rough looking. Ugh. And we just turned back here. I hope it don't get any, ooh, I hope it don't get any worse. This could be 4-wheel drive territory. Now this isn't too bad back here. All right, maybe we'll get lucky. It'll be smooth sailing. Just the way the shadows are cast across the road. Have to be careful. No ruts. No bad ruts are hiding in those shadows. Don't want to come flying up on anything and not have time to slow down properly. This is looking pretty good though. But we have a mile to go back this road. Oh, a couple little ones hiding in the shadows. Easy, easy. See how fast that can happen? Got some park rules here. Camping within managed lands is limited to 14 days during any 30-day period. There's a place litter and dumpsters, that sort of thing. All right. I can see a couple RVs back here already, but let's get up here a little farther. This, by the way, is a first come, first serve thing. No reservations. Oh boy. Well, I don't know if there's any available spots. I don't know if there's any available spots. Wow. it's not, if there's like any, say, weekenders here, it is early Sunday. So somebody could possibly leave today. In fact, this first guy right here on the left seems like he's hooked up. He could be leaving. That's that site. Or Alright, we're gonna get lucky. This guy, number 8, is leaving today, and number 9 is leaving today. So, and that other guy might be. Alright, 2 people are definitely leaving. Actually, there's a third person. Looks like they're kind of up this morning and maybe getting a couple things organized, possibly put away. I think we're gonna be all right. A couple of vans were up here. They have nothing at all out. I don't know if they just got here or they're fixing to leave. Well, I don't want to just be sitting at somebody's spot and rushing them. Then again, I don't want anybody. I don't want to be not paying attention and somebody will pull up just at the right time and sneak in there, you know. Can't let that happen either. So we'll just take a quick loop around and then try to go over there and wait without being pushy. There's a dumpster over there, and I think they have a bathhouse. I think they actually have showers here. There's a river. We're gonna take a walk down, check that out. There's a little bridge back there. It goes across the river. I'll check that out. We'll have to watch out for alligators. Bella's just panting away. She's just like, oh, we're somewhere. I just need to go check it out. I need to check my cell service. That is a must. It just is in this point in time of things. We're gonna try to find somewhere to sit patiently. All right, so we got here. Okay, let's fast forward back. Oops, hang on. Bella has to. Hang on, I'll be right back. All right, we'll get to that stuff here in just a minute about the craziness that's been going on around here. I really need to, we need to do this first. This has to be in a video because I said we was gonna go down the river here real quick. It's just right through here, a nice little trail that goes through here. I gotta use the garbage. And there was one other thing too. We had some drunken people. And what to say here about not allowed? Glass, alcohol, you know, profanity's one of them. Yeah, not allowed. Yeah, the glass, alcohol, soliciting fires, fireworks, littering, drugs, disturbing the public. And that's been violated. Disorderly conduct. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, profanity, fighting. Wow, that's a none of that stuff is allowed here. All right, so we're coming down this walkway. Yeah, it makes a bend over this way. There's some nice pavilions down here by the river. This is so woodsy. Nice little look, and it's like swampy, so that this walkway keeps you up and out of the swamp. A little safer up here until you get down to the beach here. It's not so safe. Now, it is, but it's just a clearing. No critters are going to be hiding right behind the next tree here. But, the river, I forget what the name of this river is. Let's go down to the beach here. So, there's a pavilion up there. No camping is allowed down here, but picnicking is. So we've got pavilions with some nice tables and, you know, charcoal grills, some garbage cans, nice white, white sands, nice river there. It's and a beach. This just has natural beaches, the way just the ground content and the way the river cuts and leaves a beach on this side. And even if you look at a satellite view, then it goes out, now there's a beach on the other side. And just the way it zigzags down through here, there's a beaches on opposing sides of the river as it goes down for miles and miles, many, many miles. So these are all natural beaches. Some beaches are, like in parks and stuff, there's sand trucked in to form a nice swimming area for the public. But no, these are all, just naturally occurring. All right, let's go this way. Come on. And then, yes, because I said so, I want it when we got here. I said, well, yeah, we're gonna take a walk down. So I wanted to just show this area, and I'm just gonna go over here and out by the boat ramp, and then back up to the park again. And then maybe I'll just tell you a little bit about what went on. Like I say, I can't believe we stayed. Oh, come on, what are you sniffing at? I can't believe we stayed here this long. Me and my neighbor was talking yesterday afternoon. She says, yep, I planned on staying a while. She had been here before and liked it. She planned on staying a while, but she's like, this is just too out of control. It's not the park. The park is great. It's great. Sorry, I almost tripped and I spooked her. Sometimes it just takes those, a person or two or six, just kind of ruin the atmosphere. This park is free to stay. And, I don't know what I hear in the distance. Like some dogs way over that way. Just howling and carrying on. Maybe it's the sister campground of this one. That's what this gets to sound like at times. Alright, so, well, yeah, obviously that was the boat launch. Well, alright, so this camping area, or this campground, there's no water or electric at any of the sites. So, and it's free. I believe it's a county park, even though it's in a state forest. I think it's run by the county. So, and there is a bathhouse. So there's bathrooms and hot showers up there. So that's very nice. And all these picnic areas, camping for free. There's no day use fee. There's no camping fee. Come on. And free's not always better. And I don't always aim for free. I just like affordable, more budget-friendly campgrounds. I don't mind spending, a little bit on sites. I would rather not have the utilities. I'd rather not have water and electric. I just don't need it. And, to keep costs down, these cheaper campgrounds, they're more my speed. And we're aiming for, hopefully by the end of the day, probably the next video, if we haven't found a nice peaceful campground, I'm just gonna give up. I'm gonna sell the RV and I'm done. Just kidding. So the sheriff come down through here 2 days ago, 2 sheriff vehicles, and I think they evicted somebody that had been here overstayed. That's a little bit of rumor floated around. My one neighbor was telling me he was pretty sure that was what was going on. So, and speaking of a 14-day limit, let's get up here a little bit. Oh, this RV site number 2 became available. Might not be too bad. This might be who got evicted, who was here. But the neighbor up here has this little converted school bus that has like a shelter on top and tarps and a flagpole, and there's so much more on the other side that it had to take them 14 days to put that structure all together. He or she or they've had to been here. They've had to been here past their 14 days. That's crazy. There's a lot going on there. I'm not gonna show you the back side. I'm not gonna walk over there. You can see it from up here a ways. All right, we're way over in there, and we have a neighbor, and then there's a white trailer here, with that blue thing in front. They came in the day, I think later in the day when we got here. And instead of going and finding their site and backing in, sites, everybody, and you pick your site and you pull in. They did, well, it was from up the other end. They kind of cut in diagonally and drove across 1, 2, 3 through 3 people's campsites. Okay. And they was going fast. The trailer was going, the truck and trailer was going, wow, was bouncing. Tree limbs, some of these low tree limbs were snapping. I'm like, is there a medical problem, or is that out of control? And I didn't know what was going on. It was just the craziest thing I ever saw. And then they got in here and decided, oh, we're facing the wrong way. We want our door to face this way, not that way. So they circled out through two more sites, taking out more limbs, and then pulled back in that way. It was the most grandest entrance I've ever saw. Which is it. And they have been running their generator around the clock since they got here. All day, all evening, all night, all morning. Anytime it shuts off is to refuel it, start it back up. There's a little bit more to that too. Once they got here, they got the trailer leveled up and they left. And they went and they brought 4 more loads of stuff in the back of that truck. One of them was as big as, I've never seen an inflatable mattress that. It looked like more like a swimming pool. It's huge in the back of the truck. And it had to have been like a 70-inch TV. and that's probably what's running, why the generator has to run all the time. Somebody has a TV addiction. It's got to have their big TV at camp, and the rest of the camp's got to listen to that generator all day and all night so that they can have their TV. I couldn't just watch it on a tablet, right? Gotta have that 70-inch. What else is going on here? Okay, so we're here. We actually started off over here, so they were our neighbors. And I put up with it one night, and then finally the guy that was over here left. So I moved from there to over here. Now it's not far, but I thought if I make this space available, maybe somebody will show up and become a blocker. They'll deflect. Some of the generator noise will deflect, right? And it did. And that's lasted about a day, or she'd been here too. And now she's had her fill. She is the nicest lady. She's 78 years old. Still out traveling and stuff, and has a nice lazy days rig there. Very nice rig. But she's like, yeah, this generator is just out of control. Our blocker is leaving today. I mean, you can still hear it over here, just not as bad. And oh, should we talk about the people with the 6 or 7 dogs? Okay, they're not up yet, but when they get up and let them dogs out, they let them dogs, at times they run loose. They're everywhere. At other times they're chained up and just barking, and they're big dogs. They're Labradors. I think they have a YouTube channel that never really got off the ground. It has something to do about a 6-pack of labs. They're black labs. Something in the 6-pack of labs. So they have quite a bark, and they go on, and they don't try to correct them like, okay, settle down, or go lay down, or you need water, or why they're barking. They just let them go on and on and on without any correcting them at all. So between generators and barking dogs and sheriff showing up, which really wasn't that big a deal. This is an ongoing noise event of just inconsideration of your neighbors. Believe me, it's gonna be a bark fest here pretty soon. Okay. All right, we just talked with Susan a little bit. He's not messing around today. She's warming up her lazy days, and she is out of here for her next destination. We kind of shared location. She might actually be going where we're going, so might run into her later. So if, like, in the next video you see that rig, you might. I think we've got a good place found. It's only $10 a night, and we're just gonna keep our fingers crossed on that. So she's out of here, so our breaker is going to be gone. We'll hear that generator noise more directly. We're all packed up. I guess there's no reason to wait around here any longer. I talked about the dogs. Yeah, and those people, that was crazy. But I tell you, yeah, they made like 4 trips in that truck. They held a screen room. They didn't disassemble it. That screen room was assembled. They had it in the back of the truck. It looked like they hauled that on one load and some other things, and then they hauled a tent that way too. They didn't even break it down. You know, the wind had to have been blowing it like what a sight that must have been going down the road. But yeah, they've made multiple trips going getting more stuff. Been kind of crazy. I don't know if much else is going on here. Yeah, the law enforcement. The crazy people that come crashing through. They cut through. Here's where they did it. There's the road out there. They should come out to their site and back then, like most people would. They came through between these trees, and that rig was going, and they're taking out limbs are snapping, and it was quite a sight. Never seen anything like that before. We done? Is that enough? Alright, I just have these things left to put away, and I get my levelers out, and we're gonna get out of here. Alright, I feel better already. We're leaving. I can tell you one more thing about these people that have all these labs, the 6-pack of labs. Now, I'm not gonna call out their YouTube channel, but I'm gonna tell you what I found. Okay. Now, they give it a go, and it just, I don't know, just maybe, I don't know what was lacking, maybe I do, but it just seemed like their channel was really, kind of was getting there a little bit, and it just really never got traction. And I think I might have a clue why, is I couldn't help it after the way they just let their dogs go and behave, and they don't follow rules and stuff, and they're the types that ruin it for everybody else. That's why rules get posted, is because of people like them. I hate talking about people, but you know what, when you have it coming, I'm not making stuff up, it's the truth, you know. So I'm not saying things that are untrue. So I had to go look at their YouTube channel, and like the most recent video was like 11 months ago, and they went up to some park, yeah, similar to like coming here. And one of the rules were dogs must be leashed at all times. None of the dogs were leashed. It was like 6 Labradors just So you put that on video and you put it on YouTube that here's a sign, dogs must be leashed, yet you're breaking the rules. There's rule number one you've broken. You've showed everybody that you're one of those. The second one said no dogs beyond this fence. I think there was some hot springs or something there, but no animals, even leashed, no animals beyond like this point. And there were them dogs beyond that point, off leash. So now you've broken 2 rules, and you've shown everybody in the world that you've broken them 2 rules. And then I think she went on to say, and it said, you know, owners must pick up after their pets, you know, clean their poop up. And then she says, oh, don't worry, it's if they go, I'll pick it up. What do you think the chances are that somebody that's broke rule number 1, broke rule number 2, obviously don't give a, you know, about rules? I think that's the kind of pet owner that poo probably was just left laying. That, you know, now if it was the other way around, okay, their pets were leashed, they were not allowed in the prohibited area, oh, you follow rules and you're a good pet owner, and you know, that poo probably, chances are it probably did get picked up, but judging by their track record, that poo probably just was. Oh, people, gotta love people. Takes all kinds. And I'm losing faith in you can't paint with a broad brush and say I'm losing faith in all humanity. You know, there are those out there that, boy, sure make you scratch your head, don't you? Let's go. Let's just go. Where are we off to now? Huh? Where are we off to now, girl? You have to stay down here, okay? We're gonna be getting on the highway, and you need to stay down. All right. One other point about their channel is they have their comments turned off. I wonder why. You think their viewers was calling them out on, what kind of dog owner are you? They probably got some negative comments when they blatantly showed that they're out there breaking the rules and that they're those type of people. They probably was getting some pretty negative comments. So it's kind of explains why they had their comments turned off. That comment section turned off. So that says enough about them, I believe. That's about that. Let's move on to bigger and better things down the road.